Okay, I'm back again after reviewing the last recording of the Spell Boost deck. Earlier I played Havencraft, Enstatued Seraph combo deck, and then I played some Spell Boost combo deck, Dimension Shift, based instead of the creature base that everybody's playing. Still rank C0. I think I lost 3 games between the two recordings, maybe 4, not really sure. I'm really close to rank C1. Am I lagging still? I'm going to play some more Seraph. I think I enjoy these games a bit more. Sometimes they're faster, and they don't stress me out because the deck is a lot easier to play. Very close to the rank C1. I also want to hit level 45 in Havencraft. I'll get 3 animated blackened scriptures, which I do run 3 copies of that card in this deck, so it'll be nice to have those. We're against Dragoncraft, going second. Second's nice. Hopefully I'll draw like a Beast Calaria. Cudgel and Prison Priestess are both pretty nice. I think I'll keep them. Monastic Holy Water is alright. Hopefully I'll draw some into play within the first 2 turns. I'll draw 2 cards on my first turn because I'm going second, so I've got a pretty good chance. If he's playing a Goblin, either he doesn't own many cards, and that's the best thing he can run in his deck, or maybe he's running Dragon Song Flute. It's a 3-mana legendary amulet, and what it does is if you have overflow, every card you draw that costs 3 or less, I'm just gonna cast Monastic Holy Water. Only heals me for 1, but draws me a card. I'm not drawing anything really. I've got Themis' Decree for later, which is nice, and I've got Priest of the Cudgel going second, which is fantastic. Anyway, back to the legendary. It makes all of his cards that cost 3 or less that he draws, and when he plays it, it turns all of the ones that are already in his hand into 2-mana. I'm looking at a lot of damage here. If I block in Scripture that, it helps me because it slows him down, slows his overflow down. But still not great. I think I'm going to play Prism Priestess. Draws me a card. But yeah, it makes all the cards in his hand that cost 3 or more, or 3 or less, and all the cards that he draws from there on out that cost 3 or less into 2-mana 4/3s with Rush. But seeing as the other cards he's playing, I feel like he's very likely just discard based. So if he discards with like, what's it called? I would love to banish this, but this guy can't be attacked. And it makes him discard cards, so he's probably going to have some synergy, which he does already on the board. If he plays like Altered Fate, that's really bad for me, because it makes him discard his hand, he draws that many cards, and he gets a ton of discard triggers. So I'm going to banish that one and then kill this one. So if he discards, he doesn't get nearly as much value. The dream would be he, I don't know, evolves Fire Lizard and trades in, and then hopefully goes face with that guy, so I can black and Scripture it so he doesn't get his extra play point. He's going to evolve that guy and trade, question mark? I don't have any great answers. Oh, he doesn't have to trade, it does 3 damage. Well, this is looking real bad. He has a ton of damage. That's 6, 8, 9, 11 if he evolves. So, I don't know if I can win. If I do this, that costs... Shit. If I play Prism Priestess and evolve it, hit it into this guy, she turns into a 4/4. If I hit into this guy, it takes 4 damage. I banish it. I'm looking at if he evolves 6, 7 damage. I think that's the only way I could win. Or at least survive. Next turn I've got Themis' Decree. Got Seraph. Just hit that there. And Scripture it. And then I'm gonna play a Beast Call. Oh, I don't have any more play points. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't just kill me. He had one card in his hand. Drew one. Fire Lizard doesn't kill me. I live at 2. I have Themis' Decree. Then he needs 2 damage to kill me. He didn't have 2 damage this turn. Hopefully he doesn't have 2 damage next turn. If not, I'm looking to draw some Radiance Angels. Those will draw me some cards, heal me up. That draws a 5 play point card, so he's probably just going to play it. And it's the fucking Legendary. Man, I hate that card. I like lose every game I play when it's my first recording. My first game of every recording, I seem to lose. Oh, not Dimension Shift. Um, 146 away from my next rank. I think if I win once, I'll get it. Then I'll be rank C1. That'll be nice. Man, I really hate that legendary. I think it's either 5 mana or 6 mana. It swings for 5/1 with Storm. I hope it's not the same kind of Dragoncraft. Going first, so ideally I'll have a, not these cards. Sacred Plea would be great. I didn't draw it then. Hopefully I'll draw it first. Draw. Turn 1 Sacred Plea is the best I can do on turn 1. And I drew a Priest of the Cudgel. It's not that bad. Going first kind of sucks with Priest of the Cudgel. He passed. I'm gonna pass. Dragon Oracle gives him a play point. I've got a bunch of pointless cards in my hand. They're all reactive. I didn't draw any countdown amulets. Next turn I'll play Priest of the Cudgel if he doesn't play anything. Priest of the Cudgel contests. Radiance Angel is great. If he swings at me, I'll play Radiance Angel and then kill it. His it's not Erd. What is it? Uriel. I'll kill Uriel with my Cudgel. He might evolve it so it lives. Yep, he just went face like I thought. If he passes, it's great. Thank you. Play Radiance Angel. Draws me a card. Heals me back up to 20. Then I'll trade here for free. Cudgel lives, so that's great. Got a Snake Priestess to help me take less damage. Also have my other 2 Cudgels with both of my evolution points. I can banish several things. And I have 2 Blackened Scriptures in my hand. Another Draconic Fervor. He burned a card. I'm not sure if he burned 2 or just 1, but he burned at least 1. That is going to turn into a Windblast Dragon at the beginning of his next turn because he does have Overflow. I'll just banish it. He might... I probably don't need to banish it. I just kill it with my 3/1 Priest of the Cudgel. It's already out. I don't really want to be too greedy. He's going to play some bigger cards, and I want to banish those when he plays them. I'm just going to play this. Trade here. Pass the turn. I haven't drawn any Sacred Pleas or Beast Call Arias or Enstatued Seraph. I have two pieces of the combo, not counting Enstatued Seraph. So I need one additional, and the Seraph itself. I cannot do anything about that guy. Radiance Angel is pretty nice. Draws me a card, that's what's important. I've got answers to things that he plays. Windblast Dragons, I think it's a 5/5 with Storm. Sacred Plea is really nice. Draw some more cards, hopefully, very soon. I do have a minion with Ward, so unless he can remove it, he's going to have to throw this Windblast Dragon into it. He's on 10 mana already. I really wish I could gain play point orbs. That'd be great. Combo people way sooner. He's on mine card still. Gabriel. Oh, that's a card. He's just gonna swing me in the face for 9 because that kills my ward creature. Oh, he's gonna swing me for 11. Ow. What's with all these aggro Dragoncraft decks all of a sudden? There's so many of them. Well, that's the only way I can kill it, so I'm gonna kill it. I have 3 Blackened Scriptures in my hand. They don't do anything. He's gonna hit me for 8 next turn. I think what I should do is I should evolve this one. Trade here. I'm gonna play Blackened Scripture. He has one more evolution point, so he can hit me for 7 at the very least. Banish that, and my turn. I don't necessarily have an answer for this Windblast Dragon. It's going to need to trade, but he's not going to. He's got Genesis Dragon, which means he just kills me. Man, everyone's playing Storm Dragoncraft. I just got killed by 2 in a row. Oh my god. Didn't even draw Seraph that game. Lost some ranks. Man, everybody's just playing aggro blood or Dragoncraft and Forest Bat Bloodcraft. My deck seems to lose pretty consistently to aggro Dragoncraft. Another Dragoncraft deck. My base color was really good. I'm worried about his storm damage. I think that's fair, seeing as I've died to it twice. So I'm going to keep my Monastic Holy Water, just in case I need to heal, and it's always card draw. He's going to greet me. I'll say hello. I've got Arya on turn 2, which is fantastic, and then into Prism Priestess on turn 3. He's going to gain a play point. He's played nothing, which is pretty good, but it also puts him 2 points closer to overflow. Next turn I could do like Dogma and Sacred Plea. If he's more control based, that's pretty good for me. I think I win if it's really control. I think we're gonna go Dogma and on it. I'm not going to make the trade. It can't attack, so I'm not too worried about that minion specifically. If he evolves this minion, it kills my minion. He didn't. I drew a bunch of cards. Got some minions. I have Black Inscripture, which is really nice. So I think my play is Prism Priestess. Draw me a card. So I'm going to play Black Inscripture on his 4-3. Evolve my Holy Falcon. I'm gonna trade here. Go face here. Pass. I have 1, 2, 3 parts of the combo, including Seraph. I need to draw one more. I also need mana, but it's pretty good. Hopefully I'll draw Themis' Decree in case he starts dropping stuff. I'll be able to clear it. I have Acolyte's Light and 2 more evolution points. I have Radiance Angel to draw some cards. Oh my, that's fantastic. I'm gonna go Enstatued Seraph into Healing Prayer. I win next turn if he can't banish my Seraph. So let's see what he can do. He could Genesis Dragon me for 16 burst damage. That'd be real unfortunate. 16 doesn't kill me. Bahamut is good for me. Bahamut kills my Seraph. That doesn't kill me. That doesn't kill me. 7 damage is not enough, and Bahamut doesn't have Storm. My headset's dying. So, Bahamut, I mean, I was going to win anyway, but Bahamut is generally a bad play versus Enstatued Seraph. Speeds it up a turn because it destroys it, but because it's a last words effect, it speeds up my combo. Sorry it took me so long to end. I was trying to grab my headset charger. Give me 1 second, I'm going to put it on. Plug it in, I mean. Okay. So it was another storm type, but it seemed also very controlling because of Bahamut. But it also had the storm card of that one chick that I don't know her name, and I don't care to learn it because I hate her. What is with this FPS? Hopefully I'll win the next game. I will rank up to rank C1. I'm on, what, 18 minutes? Just about 19 for this recording. Maybe I'll be able to get to C1 and level 45 by the end of this recording. That'd be great. Against a Forestcraft deck. Nice, I'm going second. That's great for me. But first is also good for them. Very commonly, they'll have a play on turn 1 because their deck runs a million one-drops. I have a fantastic hand, especially versus Forestcraft. Sacred Plea is great on turn 1. Snake Priestess contests practically anything they could play. And then Prism Priestess is just good card draw for stats. I drew another Sacred Plea and another Prism Priestess. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, most likely. A very good curve. But, well, both Prism Priestess will draw me cards, so. If he's control style, it's hard for my deck to beat Path to Purgatory. if they draw well. If they draw really well, I just straight lose. I can't keep up with that much damage. But if it's control style, I think I'll be fine. The Rose Queen, also Rose Queen style deck. I do really want to build that deck. It seems like a fun deck. And I do have one Rose Queen and one Fairy Princess, and I believe those both would be great cards for that deck. I drew another Prison Priestess. I'm going to play this one and attack his Ward Minion. He passed on turn 3, which is interesting, because I know he has Fairies in his hand. Next turn's looking like another Sacred Plea Prison Priestess, but my Sacred Plea that I have on the board's gonna proc, so maybe I'll draw something that's better. Hmm? I'm also recording. I think both Snake Priestesses is better than the Prison Priestess and the Sacred Plea. I have a lot of cards, and I've got a great hand anyway. I'm just gonna kill that unless he can, to hope he can't return it to his hand. I've got like I missed what he did. Oh, he Nature's Guidance. So, yeah, that's exactly why I killed his minion. I'm not sure if he's playing PTP. I generally lose to that deck. I'm still rank C0. This fucking Havencraft, not Havencraft, no, Dragoncraft aggro keeps killing me. I've lost to it like 3 times. I don't even know if I've beaten it. It's that one legendary. It's a 5/1 with Storm. Can't be attacked. I think I'm gonna play Radiance Angel. Draws me a card. The health restoration's pretty irrelevant, seeing as I'm at 20. Drew a Cudgel, it's really good. I'm gonna evolve it and trade into his 4/2. And then kill his 1/1 with my Snake Priestess. Mm-hmm. No, it has ward. I only have one part of the combo other than Enstatued Seraph. But I've got a few turns to draw it. Next turn I might want to play Sacred Plea, so it will draw me cards on turn 9, I think it is. 3 turns later from turn 6, so yeah, it'd be turn 9. I've got 2 parts now. I think I'm gonna go Sacred Plea. Don't want him to get fairies, so I'm gonna swing at that, and then I'm gonna play Cudgel. This gives him 2 fairies when it dies, the Ward Minion he has. So I'm going to banish it and then kill his Elf Child May. I should kill it with this one, because then I can get 1 additional damage. Couldn't attack his face with the Cudgel, because it only gains rush when it evolves. I've got a... Oh, he just passed on turn 7. That's great. Even if he has a board clear, I don't really care. I'm just looking to dig for last piece of my puzzle. I'm gonna draw a card here. I think I'll play one of these. Swinging for 5. My turn. Got 2 Seraphs in my hand. Kind of pointless. I actually need him to play something or else I won't be able to play Seraph. He played an Odin before I played Seraph. Wow. Odin banishes a follower or an amulet. So if I had played Seraph, it would have banished it, and then my its last words effect wouldn't have gone off. So it's fantastic that he plays it right now. Hopefully he doesn't have another one. If he does, I have 2 more Seraphs in my deck, 1 being in my hand. So I'm just going to play Seraph. I'm going to trade my 4/4 into his Odin. I'm going to draw 3 cards next turn. I've got 2 pieces in my hand, so of those 3 cards, if one is the missing piece, I'll just win. Hopefully he doesn't have another Odin. But he's really regretting playing that Odin.
Probably looking at Enstatued Seraph now.
Played Olivia. Olivia doesn't save him. But I don't necessarily win. If I draw bad, I don't win. But I'll draw 3 cards at the beginning of my turn, and with Hallowed Dogma, it'll draw me an additional card. So I'll draw up to 4 cards this turn. There's 2, and then my card for the turn. None of these win me the game. So I'm going to play Dogma, see what I draw. I drew a black in Scripture. That also does not win me the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Death Sentence and Healing Prayer. Death Sentence kills his 6/4, and then it puts my Seraph on its last phase. So I win on at the beginning of my next turn, and he doesn't have any minions out, so hopefully he doesn't have another Odin, like I said. Silver Bolt does 5 damage. Off Child May doesn't do it. There we go. Man, I can't believe he Odin'd that on when I had 7 mana. I would understand if you're gonna Odin if you're really thinking that you're being pressured. If I had 8 mana and didn't cast Seraph that turn, but seeing as I haven't played Alana's Prayer, it's pretty obvious that I'm this deck. So I would have saved my Odin, but it's whatever. Finally ranked up to C1. Let's see, what do I get for getting C1? It's not in my missions, so I have to go home. If it's 40 rupees, I can open another pack. It's 100 rupees. I'll open a pack. Wrong. Buy a standard pack. Still collecting most of the cards, so I'm buying standard packs because it has the largest card pool. Unless I get tickets for the other ones, and then obviously I have to open those type. But I've opened a bunch of Darkness Evolved, and I don't think there's really anything I'm too interested in for Rise of Bahamut. I already have Bahamut. I'm not even using it. It's pretty good. Seems like a pretty good Swordcraft card. Draws him 5 cards, probably, generally. Gonna keep playing some ranked. Hopefully I'll hit level 45. Against Runecraft. Going first, hopefully I draw a Sacred Plea. No Sacred Plea here. Get toss Death Sentence. If I go turn 2 Arya into turn 3 Sister Initiate, that's pretty good. I do another Sister Initiate, which is kind of bad. Ooh, Sacred Plea top deck is fantastic. So next turn I'll most likely go Arya, and then turn after Sister Initiate. Yep. If If each creature based, then I really need to draw Themis' Decree very soon. Next turn I'll draw 2 additional cards, and I'll get my 2/1 with Storm and my 4/4. Witch Bolt. Doesn't draw my card because nothing I had was Evolve. I don't really care if it clears my minions. I drew nothing I want to play, but I can swing it for 2. I've got some minions to contest. I drew in a Radiance Angel and Enstatued Seraph. I have actually the entire combo in my hand, assuming I don't need to use it early. Any pieces of it. This summons a 0/2 with Taunt. Not too concerned about that. Got Radiance Angel. It'll draw me some cards, or a card. Heal me a bit. I think that was a good evolution from him. That's gonna deal 2 damage. And it's gonna do another 2 damage. I drew another Radiance Angel and I took 4 damage last turn, so I'm going to use this one. Not too worried about his 2/2. So I'm going to pass. If he trades, that's good. I've got Priest of the Cudgel. Next turn, if I need to clear anything, he's going to return that to his hand, probably play it again. Gets another 0/2. This one is not evolved, unless he chooses to evolve it, of course. If he evolves it, he can clear both my minions. Or, he can use both his minions to clear mine. He didn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play another Radiance Angel. I'm going to kill his 2/2. It's looking pretty good for me. Got extra pieces of the combo in case I need to use it, but I have no countdown amulets in my hand, other than Seraph herself. Snake Priestess, help me take less damage. It seems like he's playing an Earthright deck, which is kind of weird. I can't target that with any spells. Drew Sister Initiate. I'm really kind of worried about that thing because I can't target it. I should have done this first. I'm gonna... Well, no, because if I go down to 7, draw 1, I'll be at 8 still. I'm gonna draw a card. Probably should have drawn it first, but I don't think it's too big of a deal. I'm gonna evolve this and then exile that or banish it. Then I'm gonna throw both my guys at his 6/6. Next turn I'll have Seraph. So unless you play something super bad that I don't even have an answer for, I'll most likely just play Seraph and then win the next turn. Remy and Ramy, he has to evolve it for it to do anything. I can't even remember what it does when it evolves. Summons a Guardian Golem. Shit, 3/3 with Ward. Just gonna play Seraph. I've got a million pieces. I drew like every activator for Seraph in the entire deck, I think. I already played one Sister. And then I have the other 2 in my hand. I've got 2 Healing Prayers and 3 Hallowed Dogmas. I just need 1 more Healing Prayer and I would have every possible part of my combo, other than the 2 other things. That doesn't do too much, and I should just win, unless I misclick. And then 1 more. Ended off with 20 health. The draw was really weird. I wasn't expecting to draw. I've never drawn every part of my combo. I had really solid draw that turn, or that game. Hit level 44. I think like, ooh, I got something for hitting a score of 6,000. I think 2 more games probably. If I win them both, I'll be level 45. That's probably where I'll end the recording. 2 more games, assuming I win them. I really want to build that Rose Queen deck. I feel like that'd be a fun deck to play. It's another kind of combo deck. Play a Princess. It uh, fills your hand with fairies, because what she does is she puts fairies into your hand until your hand is full. Play that, and then you play Rose Queen, and it changes all fairies in your hand into a card called Thorn Burst, and it's 2 mana to deal 3 damage to an enemy. So you play Fairy Princess, get a bunch of fairies, play Thorn Burst, and kill them with a bunch of fairies that are now thorns. I'm going to play this just to draw cards. I've got 2 Themis' Decree in my hand, so I'm not too worried about him dealing too much damage to me. Also, I have a Radiance Angel, and then I drew a Healing Prayer, so I've got a bunch of healing, I mean. I've got Prism Priestess, which I'm going to play. It'll grab an Amulet. Grabbed Seraph. He might make this trade. If he does, I'll be happy. I've got Snake Priestess next turn. It's gonna Magic Missile it, and then go face. I have no punish, unfortunately, but I'm just gonna go there. Got 3 of 4 pieces of my combo, even though it's only turn 4. Next turn I've got Radiance Angel, heal me up, draw me another card. If he drops a bunch of spell boost minions, which I don't think he can, I believe he's only spell boosted his hand twice. The Conjure Golem and the other thing. That spell boosts a follower in his hands, and I believe that was the follower it spell boosted, seeing as she had 2 less. But it could have been spell boosted from the other 2 cards he played earlier. He's gonna evolve it. I think Radiance Angel's the play here. Cudgel's actually really solid too. Radiance Angel's a bit more on curve, and it draws me a card. Doesn't kill both minions, but it does kill the one. I've got 3 or 4 pieces still. Got 2 Themis' Decrees, so hopefully he'll drop a hand because of Daria. He'll just dump his hand, and then I can just decree it. Would be the dream. Got Cudgel and another evolution point if I need a spot removal. A couple things. He made the trade. I was hoping he was going to make that trade. It's great for me. I think I'm just going to play Death Sentence. It'll deter him from playing minions, because on my... It's going to count down 1, so at the beginning of my next turn, it's going to destroy 2 random minions of his. But because he has 0, if he plays 2, it's going to destroy both of them. So they need to be really high value minions for him to play it. This play kind of makes him want to just pass his turn, which will be great for me. Stalls him out even more. He's going to try to draw some cards. Next turn I'll probably just Holy Water, assuming he doesn't play anything. Yeah, does not play anything. That's what I wanted. Either him to play stuff for no reason, or just to not play anything. I'm gonna Holy Water, draws me a card. I'm looking for combo still. I've got another Priest of the Cudgel. Because he hasn't played anything, and I have another one, I'm gonna play that one. Just kind of a tempo play. Next turn I'm looking to Seraph, but if I need to decree, of course I will. Wind Blast deals 3 damage. Now if he's running that Petrification card, which I doubt that he is, it'd be really bad for me. If I'm starting at 3 damage, 5 if he evolves, I'm glad to Seraph here. And I drew the last piece of my combo just now. Got Healing Prayer and 2 Hallowed Dogmas, which is all I need. He's got the Petrification, damn. It's really bad. I've got 2 more Seraphs in the deck. And I still think I can stall out the game for a really long time. I think I'll probably just decree next turn because I've got 2 in my hand and 1 still in the deck. And I really have no good trades. I can't kill the 7/7 with the Scripture or the Cudgel. Drew another Dogma. I have nothing to play. Just gonna swing him in the face for 2 and decree. I don't know if he's playing the Daria deck. He's played a couple cards that I haven't seen from that deck. But if he is, I've got another Decree and Blackened Scripture and another Priest of the Cudgel. Really just looking for Seraph again. Hopefully he doesn't have more Petrifications. I don't know what that does. Draws him 3 cards. Draws him another card. I'm just gonna play a Sacred Plea, and then I'm gonna Hallowed Dogma it because I still have the combo in my hand, and this will draw me more cards, which I'm really looking for. Drew Seraph, which is really nice. I'm gonna Blacken Scripture his minion. Next turn I might need to Decree if he Daria's me. If not, I've got Seraph, and I just need to pray he doesn't have another Petrification. I don't know how many of the deck runs. It might run 3. And if he saves it just for Seraph, then I don't know if I can win this game. Yeah, it seems he's more of a Earthright slash Daria deck. He's running a bit of both. Clark is pretty good for him. I still think the board's safe enough for me to play Seraph. Because I'm still at 17. Doesn't have much damage. Plays another minion, I might. Especially if it's an Ogler, I'll probably Decree it. He passed. So drew my other Seraph. I might Priest of the Cudgel. Because I really want him to dump his Daria, because if that's like his win condition. Gonna Cudgel and I'm gonna evolve it. I'll banish this so that I can swing into his 3/4. So we played a Radiance Angel. Draws me a card, brings me back up to 20. Well, in my turn, I still have enough pieces for my combo. I just really need it to the Seraph to last the 1 turn. Just got another Wind Blast. Is he going to trade Clark? Still have another Decree in my deck and 1 in my hand. I have 18 cards left in my deck. Drawn every Seraph. He's got a Blade Mage. It's got Storm. That's how he's going to clear that minion. He's going to do 2 to my face. If he passes, I'm just going to play a Seraph. Yep. Back up to 9 cards. I got another Cudgel, which doesn't do much because I don't have any more evolution points. Play Seraph. Hope he doesn't have a Petrification. If he does, probably just play the other Seraph and hope he doesn't have a Petrification again. He needs it right here, else he loses. Well, yeah. I think the Petrification is really the card that uh, makes or breaks the deck versus Runecraft. It's a Runecraft only card, luckily. He's got a Flame Destroyer, and Petrification costs 2, so he cannot play it. I don't know if he only runs 1, or if he runs 3. Seems like a great card. You got 1 mana, dude. He's gonna play a Daria. Don't think Daria really changes anything. I'm almost positive that Petrification does not have Spell Boost. Yeah, he's just gonna play another minion. And Fate's Hand. He's got 0 mana, though. Okay. That was close. The fact that he Petrificationed my Seraph the first time was horrifying. Okay. He was like an interesting mix of Earthright and Daria. He didn't play too many Earthright cards, mainly just the Scrap Golem thing. Okay, I believe if I win one more time, I'll have level 45. I'm at 47 minutes for this recording. Let's see. Swordcraft deck. I'm going second. It's pretty good. Unfortunate thing about Swordcraft is going second's good for me, but going first is also great for him. I've got Beast Calaria into Hallowed Dogma, which is fantastic. Be able to speed it up by 2 turns, draw another card. Going second, which means Priest of the Cudgel's a lot better. Snake Priestess is really, really good versus him. Hopefully I'll draw one soon. Maybe I should have hard mulliganed for it, actually. He plays a lot of 1/1s, so Snake Priestess really helps versus his minions. He's still just thinking. Did he DC? Or did I DC? I don't think I DC'd. If it's waiting for a response, maybe he left. Still just waiting off of his mulligan. Wow, he DC'd. Either he DC'd or he just left. Maybe he's tired of playing against Havencraft, or maybe he's having internet issues, I'm not sure. Level me up to 45. I'm going to play another one, because I don't really want to end on that note. Um, but I'm going to grab my rewards, and then put those in my deck. Got 3 Blackened Scriptures animated, and 50 vials for hitting a score of 6,000. Ooh, they look cool. Okay, save it. I'm gonna go back to Achievements. That's friends. Getting back to achievements. Cause I'm curious when I'm gonna get foil Priest of the Cudgels, which I really want. I get Featherum's Descent. I don't even know what that card is. Oh, it's on summons a Hollywing Dragon. Let me look at my extras real quick. Then go play some more ranked. Okay, I got C1 and level 45, which is the goal for this recording, but because the guy DC'd, I don't really want to end on that note. So I'll play one more. Hopefully it'll put me close to C2. Assuming I win. Uh, more Dragoncraft. Going first. It's gonna be rough. I have Snake Priestess, Beast Coloria, and Hella Dogma, which is a really good start. If I draw Sacred Plea, I'll be very happy. Priest of the Cudgel. It's nice for later, but I'm going first, so it's worse. I think I'm just gonna play Aria because he passed. Next turn I might go Dogma. It'll speed it up a bit. Draw me another card. Bellringer Angel, which means it's probably more of a control deck, and if it's control and doesn't run Genesis Dragon or that Storm card, I think I'll be just fine. I'm gonna remove 2 from this. I'm gonna kill this guy, but draw some a card. I'm not too worried about that. So I'm 3 mana still. He hasn't played any Dragon Oracles, so he's not gonna accelerate as fast to overflow. There's Isla, which does accelerate him when she dies. Black Inscripture would be a really nice draw here. Dracolyte's light, not as good. Gonna play Prison Priestess. Hopefully I draw a Sacred Plea. I did. Gonna play the Plea. I'm gonna trade in here, just so he doesn't get like an evolution trade into my Holy Flame Dragon, or not Dragon, Tiger. It's better than just going face. I've got Cudgel evolve next turn. If he plays something like 2 small things, I'll be able to clear him. That's one of the things that I'm looking to banish, so that's good. If he plays one more thing, I'll be very happy. There's that other thing. If he evolves, it's kind of bad. He did evolve. Hopefully he trades into my 2-2. If he trades into my Holy Wing, it's pretty bad. He did. That was all pretty good for him. I think I'm going to play Sister Initiate and Snake Priestess. This way I'll draw more cards next turn instead of the turn after. And I get a Tom Minion. I'm going to trade into his 4-2 as well. He's got Overflow active next turn. I've got 1 piece of the combo. Don't have Seraph or any Dogmas or anything. That's what I'm looking to draw. Next turn I'll draw 3 cards. 4 if I play Holy Water. Still have Cudgel and Evolutions in case I need to clear some things. I don't know what that card does. It just deals... clears my board. It's not too bad. Ivory Dragon draws my card because he has Overflow. I'm pretty happy with what he did, though. I drew Seraph and a Dogma. Gonna play this. Draws me another card. I'm gonna play it again, just because I'm on 7 mana. I'm looking for a board clear like Decree. Beast Coloria is pretty nice. I've got Seraph in 2 turns, and I've got 2 pieces of the combo for it. I've got some clear to get me there, to get me to that point. I've got Acolyte's Light if he plays one big thing. I'll just banish it. Healing Angel. If he's hard control, I think I just win. Unless he's running multiple Odins. So I have all the combos, so what I really want to do here is just try to keep his board as clear as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Cudgel. It doesn't really matter which one I banish. I'm going to clear his biggest two minions. I'm on 19 health, which I'm very happy about. And I have combo. I just need to survive the next 2 turns, and hopefully I don't get Odin'd. If he plays his Storm minion, I don't know if I'll be able to play Seraph, but I will be able to banish it. So I'll be happy about that. Just really hope I don't get the Dragoon Legendary into Genesis Dragon. There's the Dragoon. If he trades, I'll be very happy. He's going to kill my guy with Breath Salamander. He's going to evolve it. I can still banish it. So I'm not going to be able to play Seraph next turn. Hopefully I'll draw like a Radiance Angel. That'd be very nice. I drew a Sister Initiate. So I've got 1, 2, 3. So I can use Sister Initiate here. I'm going to banish that. I'm going to play Sister Initiate to speed up my this by 1 turn. So I can clear his minion with my 2-1 with Storm. Here's one more evolution point, but Evolve Genesis Dragon doesn't kill me. Leaves me with 2 health. Really still hope he doesn't have it. I do have an answer for it, but leaves me on 2 health. And he's just going to probably Forte me again. Dragoon Forte. I'll be very upset. There's a Prince of Darkness. Prince of Darkness actually is not that bad. I can kill it. He didn't evolve it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Seraph. I'm going to evolve my Holy Flame Tiger so I can kill it and keep my 3-2 on the board. What I really need to hope he doesn't draw is the card that puts me on 1 health. If he does... Actually, if he does, it costs 10 mana, so I still win because he has no creatures on his board. There's a 6 mana 8/8 with Storm, which is that one. Doesn't kill me. If he evolves it, I live with 2 health. Or 1 health, I mean. Oh my god. That's so upsetting. He's just gonna attack it with... Oh man. That was really shitty. Ugh. So I lost 3 times to that deck. I really hate that deck. It was the first time I got Prince of Darkness, though. He needed, like, exactly Erd. Or, well, not necessarily, because he could have probably dealt 3 damage a different way with, Storm. I don't know, he had 4 mana left. I don't know what he could have done, but Erd was kind of a terrible card there against me, because I had combo in hand. Could have beat him, but it's whatever. I'm gonna go home. I have no missions or anything to collect. I got to level 45 with Havencraft. Got my foil Blackened Scriptures, which was what I was hoping for. And then my I got to rank C1, so that's gonna be that for this recording.